Hello everyone, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft Locomotive tutorial. Today, by request, we're going to build Union Pacific 1988, the Missouri, Kansas, Texas Heritage Unit, otherwise known as the Katy. And this is an SD70 Ace, so let's get right into the build here. So as usual, our first step is to take a dark oak stair to be the coupler, and we'll get that attached up. Then we'll put a dark oak fence on either side of that, and a dark oak fence gate underneath it. Then we're going to take out red nether brick blocks and put 3 on the next block down across the rails, and upside down outward facing red nether brick stairs on either side, then 5 blocks above it. In front of it, a 3 block tall T-shaped pattern in the middle. We'll put an end rod down above each rail. Then in front of that, a 5x3 of red nether brick blocks coming out to each side of the rails here. Then we'll put a dark oak button on each of these top corners back here. Then 3 smooth quartz slabs across the top middle, and 3 coming up this gap here on the bottom hitboxes to be the stairs. Same thing over here, 3 slabs coming up. Then swing around in front of this, skip 1 block forward, and get a block of netherite on each rail for the wheels with an end rod axle. In front of that, stone bricks, upside down, in a back-to-back T-shaped pattern here, coming 5 blocks across the rails. Then another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then another set of upside down stone brick stairs, 5 wide, and another back-to-back T-shaped pattern here. Then a third set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and also open them into the ends of the wheels down here. Then we're going to take out a block of andesite, and on this second layer we're going to fill in the top middle 3 with andesite coming down the length of this truck. We're going to bring it out 1 block past where the fence gates are. Come underneath it, and we're going to put 3 stone brick blocks across the bottom here. Then coming off the outside of that bottom one, we're going to put upside down, outward facing stone brick stairs in a row that's 17 blocks long in total. Once you have that, come around the end, 3 blocks across here of stone brick, and then same thing on this side. Upside down, outward facing stone brick stairs, 17 blocks long, until it comes down and connects up on the bottom down on this end here to frame in the fuel tank. Then we'll go back to an andesite block and we'll fill in the top middle 3 down the length of the fuel tank here. Bring it all the way down to the other end, and we'll stop at the end of this for now. Then down on the rails, skip 1 block forward from this and get netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then upside down stone brick stairs in a back-to-back T-shaped pattern that's 5 blocks wide, coming out to each side of the rails. Then another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then another set of upside down stone brick stairs in a back-to-back T-shaped pattern here. Then a final set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and also into the ends of the wheels down on this end here. Then we'll go back to an andesite block and fill in the top middle 3 down the length of this truck here. We'll stop above where the fence gates are. In front of that, we're going to make a 5x3 of red nether brick blocks coming out to each side of the rails here. In front of that, a T-shape in the middle with an end rod down above each rail. Then on bottom, 3 red nether brick stairs facing this way, and an upside down stair facing outward on either side. Then a block in the middle, and 2 upside down stairs on either side of that facing forward. Then 3 smooth quartz across the top middle, 3 smooth quartz coming up here to be the stairs on this end, and same thing on this side here. Then we're going to take a dark oak stair to be the coupler and get it stacked up to this second block. Delete the ones we used for placement, put a dark oak fence gate under it, and also open dark oak fence gates on either side of the coupler here. Now we're going to come on the side here and put a stone brick slab on the side above each of the wheels. Same thing down here. And then we'll do the other side. Stone brick slabs above each of these wheels. One more corner to go here above these wheels. Then we're going to take out a grindstone and we're going to hang an upside down grindstone in front of all 3 of the wheels on the sides of the trucks. Same thing down here. And then we'll do the other side. Upside down grindstone in front of these 3 wheels. One more to go in front of these 3 wheels here. Then my front end is facing the void out there, making this the engineer side. So on the back of the fuel tank on the engineer side, 5 sideways anvils for an air tank. Then in front of that, we got to do some details for filling the tank up. So we're going to take out a crimson button for the emergency fuel shutoff and put it on the side like that. Then a player head for a fuel cap and a crimson sign for a fuel gauge. Then there's another air tank, so run a line of anvils from there all the way to the front of the fuel tank. On this side, there's no air tanks. So we're going to put a total of 8 stone brick blocks up here. And then up on this end, we're going to do our crimson sign, our player head, crimson button. Fill the rest of the top of this fuel tank with stone brick blocks. Now we're going to take out andesite, and on this 3rd layer up, we're going to fill in the top middle 3 end to end. Next, we're going to come up to the front truck on the engineer side here, and right here, we're going to place a bell. Then we're going to take out a chain, put a chain in this gap here, a chain here, a chain right here, a chain in this gap here, a chain back here, chain here, a chain here, and a chain all the way up there. Then on this front end here, right behind the plow on top, an upside down backwards red nether brick stair on both sides. Then we're going to go down the length of the locomotive on both sides with smooth quartz slabs on the very top, end to end. Now we're going to come on top of the front, 2 blocks in from the end, a column of 2 red nether brick on the left, skip a block, 3 across the bottom. Smooth quartz in the middle, 2 more on each side. Then 3 red nether brick across the top middle. Then behind that, on the bottom of each side, a single red terracotta and red nether brick above it. Then we're going to go and grab a birch button real quick here. And we're going to put a birch button on the red nether brick on the outside of each side. Then on these top edges, we're going to put a forward facing red nether brick stair on each side like this, and a sideways one behind it. Then we'll put 3 red nether brick across this top gap. Behind that, a column of 3 red nether brick on each outside edge. Then we're going to take black stained glass, 2 coming across, a red nether brick in the middle, 2 more black stained glass. Behind that, 2 red nether brick on the top, leaving the bottom space open. Then 1 red nether brick on the very top. We'll fill in underneath it with red concrete and a column of 4 red concrete behind it. Same thing over here. Then in these side gaps, black stained glass panes for the side windows. And actually we're going to come down here and knock out this very back bottom concrete block and put red nether brick. Same thing over here. then I forgot the locomotive number, so we have to knock out these two right here and put in smooth quartz to represent the locomotive number. Same thing on this side here. Then behind this cab, we're going to come in one from the outside on each side, one red nether brick. Then 2 red concrete behind that. Then 2 red nether brick. Then 2 more red concrete behind that on each side. Then 2 more red nether brick. 2 more red concrete. 2 more red nether brick. Then on the next layer above that, it's going to offset by 1. So 2 red nether brick, 2 red concrete, 2 red nether brick, 2 red concrete, 2 red nether brick, 2 red concrete, and a red nether brick right there. Then up here we got to skip 1 to leave space for a door. So skip 1, 2 red nether brick, 2 red concrete, 2 red nether brick, 2 red concrete, 2 red nether brick, 2 red concrete. Then, still offset by 1, a single red concrete, 2 red nether brick, 2 red concrete, 2 red nether brick, 2 red concrete, 2 red nether brick, a red concrete. Then we'll come over to the other side and just copy our pattern. So start copying it directly across, exactly the same. Except on this side it comes right up to the cab. So we'll add a red concrete for right there, and then keep copying the pattern. And then another red concrete right here, and another one coming forward, and then copy the pattern. Then on the side of the cab, on top of the windows, 2 red nether brick stairs facing outward on each side of the front. Fill in both rows of the middle 3 with red nether brick blocks and 1 in the middle. Then back here, 2 crimson stairs facing outwards. Surround this on the cab with red concrete and 2 more crimson stairs over here. Then behind the cab, we're going to put a red nether brick on each side with red concrete in the middle. Then we'll continue our pattern here. So 2 red concrete, 2 red nether brick, 2 red concrete, 2 red nether brick, and we'll stop right there on this layer for now. Then we'll come over here and copy the pattern across on this side. So 2 red nether brick here, 2 red concrete, 2 red nether brick, 2 red concrete. Then in the middle, we're going to put 2 red nether brick here. We're going to knock that out, put 2 red nether brick there. And then we'll put red concrete in the gap here. Then 3 red concrete right there. Then on this top here, 1 block in from the end, we're going to close 2 crimson trapdoors. Then we're going to knock out this next block, and we're going to take out a block of cobbled deep slate here and put that right there. Then on this bottom outside edge, on this side, starting from the cab, red nether brick, 2 red concrete, 2 red nether brick, and a red concrete. Then 1 red concrete up by that door so you can actually walk up to it. Then we'll come work on this other side here. Then on this side here, starting on the bottom outside edge, right behind the cab, we have to build the big box that's over here. So we're going to do 1 red nether brick, 2 red concrete, 2 red nether brick, 2 red concrete, and 2 red nether brick. Then copy the pattern up another layer down to the end of this here. And and then a third layer. Copy the pattern out down to the end of it. Then come to the end of this box, one block in from the end, knock out a column of 2 here. We're going to put in an upside down red nether brick stair and an upside down crimson stair, just like that. Then we're going to come on the very top, one block in from the end, close 2 crimson trapdoors, skip a block forward, and close an oak trapdoor. Then we're going to come on the top of this box section, starting behind the cab, and we're going to put a row of 6 crimson trapdoors closed along the top of this here. Then we'll skip down to the bottom of it, and we'll put a row of 6 closed on this bottom row here. Now we're going to come down and work on the back of the locomotive here. So starting on the back, in the middle, on the 3rd block in from the end, we're going to put a column of 5 red concrete. Then another column here, and another column here. Then we're going to swing around in front of it here, down on the bottom middle, 3 netherite, 3 sideways anvils. Then on the outsides of that, we're going to make a 3x3 of iron bars. We'll do the same thing on the other side, 3x3 of iron bars here. Then we'll fill in these top 2 rows down to the end of this with red concrete. Then red concrete across the middle, a cobbled deep slate here, and 2 red concrete. Then on this very top in front of this, we're going to put a row of 5 red concrete coming sideways across. Then off the end of this, a row of 8 red concrete coming forward. Then we'll come across to this side, and we'll just box it in here. Then in the middle of it, 3 red concrete coming across the middle. On this side, in front of the iron bars here, we're going to make a full column of red concrete going bottom to top here. Then in front of it, a red nether brick stair, red nether brick block, 2 red concrete above it. Close a trapdoor on it to be the brake wheel. Then we're going to come over to this side, and we're going to make 2 full columns of red concrete. Then right here, a column of 3 polished basalt, and then a column of red concrete, and fill it into the top. Then another column of red concrete all the way to the top. Come over here and bring the red concrete out bottom to top till it lines up with the other side. Then right here, we're going to put some red concrete across the bottom, 3 blocks long. Same thing on the other side, and we're going to put 3 quartz blocks above it to represent some lettering. Then we'll fill in above that on both sides with red concrete. Now, on this bottom area where it's still open, starting from the front, 2 red concrete on each side, and a red nether brick on the front on each side above it. We'll fill in the rest of both these layers with red concrete. Then 2 red nether brick on the front of each side, the rest red concrete on this layer. Then on top, a red concrete, 2 red nether brick, and 2 red concrete. Then in the middle, we'll put 2 red concrete, 2 red nether brick, 2 red concrete, 2 red nether brick. Then we'll come up here. That one's not supposed to be there. Go ahead and fill in all of this middle gap up here with red concrete. Then back here on the very top of this side, we're going to put 3 ladders on top to represent some vents here, directly above where the iron bars are. Then we'll swing around to the other side. It's slightly different. This one just gets one there and there, down one from the top. Then an oak trapdoor there, and surround it with iron trapdoors because there's a low profile fan back there. Then in the middle of each of these squares, a cobbled deep slate and a plus shape of polished black stone around it. Then oak trapdoors in the middle, and then surround it with polished black stone slabs. Then we're going to put black carpet in all of these holes around these fans here. Then we'll switch over to red carpet and we'll fill in everything on top back here where we haven't built something with red carpet. Come right up around these fans here and across to the other side and down this side here. Then we're going to come up to this front section. We're going to add 3 red concrete across the back here, knock out this middle one, and put a smoker right there for an exhaust. Then we're going to make a C shape around the exhaust with crimson trapdoors. Skip 1 block back from this in the middle, open crimson fence gates into each other for the horn. Then everywhere there's red nether brick, put a red nether brick slab above it. And everywhere there's red concrete, put a crimson slab above that to fill in this middle section. Now we'll come on top of the cab 1 block back from the front, and we'll put a row of 3 crimson trapdoors, skip a block and another 3, and then a red candle on each side of the middle for the PTC antennas. Then on this section, everywhere there's red concrete, we're going to put red carpet above it. Just like that. Then we'll come up front with gray carpet, and we'll make a T shape of carpet on this front porch. Swing around back here, 1 on that stair, right down this section, and then bring it all the way down this walkway to the back of the locomotive. Come around this side, a T shape on the back here. Then we're going to knock out this corner block and put dark gray wool, and then continue filling it in around here and all the way up this side of the locomotive as well. Bring it right up to here, and we'll also put it on top of this box down here. Now we'll do our railing, so take out a birch fence, come up by 4 right there, come up by 3 here, over 1, and up 2. Same thing here, so up 3, over 1, up 2. Then up 4 right here. Then we're going to put 2 crimson fences on each of these inside ones. Then we'll come down to the back, and it's pretty much the same pattern as the front. Up by 4 right here with birch, up by 3 here, over 1, up 2. Same thing here, up 3, over 1, up 2. Then up by 4 right here, 2 crimson on each of these inside ones. Then we'll swing around in front of this, connect our crimson up to this birch here, and start bringing it all the way forward, up the length of the locomotive. When we get right here, come up 1, start bringing it over again, then up 1 right here, and over until it connects. Then we'll go do the railing along the other side here, so come back down on this side to the back, connect up your crimson fence, and start bringing it up this side of the locomotive. When we get here, we're going to come straight up by 3, and then over until it connects up with the cab on this side. Now we need to make some banners, so get out a loom and come into it. A red banner and white dye. Vertical in the middle, horizontal on top, new banner. Vertical on each side, horizontal in the middle, new banner. Vertical on the left, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom, horizontal in the middle, new banner. Vertical on the left, a diagonal, and then the other diagonal, new banner. Vertical on the left, vertical on the right. Then we're going to do a horizontal on top, horizontal in the middle, new banner. Diagonal, diagonal the other way, switch to red dye, and fill in the bottom right corner with red. Then while still using red dye, we're going to take all of these banners and put a red border around every single one of them. Now that we have the banners, we're also going to take out a regular item frame. And we'll come place the word on the side of the locomotive here. So we're going to come on top, one block forward from these back fans, and we're going to put our Y banner and then our T banner up here. Then we're going to move down by one because this word is actually diagonal, and put the A and the K. Then the word the is smaller, so we're going to put 3 item frames here and put the letter banners for the word the in the item frames. So it says the Katy, and it's kind of going up at an angle. Then we have to do the same thing on the other side here and get our logo on this side. So on this side, we're going to start under this taller section on the front, put the T and the Y right here, down one, the A and the K, then 3 item frames, and the word the on the item frames. Then we have one more banner to make here, so come back into our loom with a white banner and red dye. Red stripes, then switch to blue dye and make the top half blue. This will be for the Union Pacific Shield logo. We're going to come up behind here, and this banner is going to go right in front of where that smooth quartz is. Once we've done that, under this fan section here, we're going to put a full row of upside down outward facing deep slate tile stairs. Then we got to do the same thing on the other side. So come over here and same thing, another row of upside down deep slate tile stairs covering this fan section. Then we'll take out a crimson door. We're going to put a door here behind the cab and a door right here in the nose. Then down in these fences, glow item frames with glowstone for ditch lights, and a glow item frame up here in the middle with glowstone for the headlight. Then take out a dark oak sign to the left of it, and we'll put our locomotive number 1988, same thing to the right of it. Then we'll hit those signs with white dye and then a glow ink sac. Now we'll come down and we'll detail the rear end here. So on the back here, glowstone on glow item frames for rear ditch lights. Then up here, one down in the middle, glow item frame with glowstone for a headlight. Move over to the left, a crimson sign with 1988, and on the right, hit those with white dye and glow ink sac. Then on this left hand side here, we're going to run a ladder up. Now we'll do the interior, so come on in through the nose door here. We'll put an M portal in that corner to be a toilet. Then we're going to stack smooth sandstone slabs up to the window here, and same thing on this side. Then 2 blocks tall on that back middle gap, and 2 blocks tall up this side here. Then we'll stack them 2 blocks tall on this other side, and we'll use them to make a staircase coming down the middle here. Then in this back middle, a blast furnace and glowstone to light the cab. A slab over there for a conductor desk, glow item frame with an end crystal for a computer screen in the middle, and a lever for the engineer. Turn around and put a stair on each side to be the seats. Now the interior is completed here. And there we have it, folks. We've completed Union Pacific 1988, the Katy Heritage Unit. I hope you enjoyed the build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.